If overthinking was a sport, I would have been the undefeatable champion until very recently. For the longest of the time in my life, I have always considered myself as an overthinker, primarily because of one reason. While growing up, I never had a lot of people to talk to about my feelings. I always lived in my head. It has always been like I, me, myself, and my thoughts. Sometimes I would wake up in the middle of the night due to overthinking, and I would spend a lot of time simply scrolling on Instagram, watching reels. So, when recently I started the journey of self development and I tried various things, there is this one thing that kept popping time and time again, which is journaling. And if you watch self-help type content on YouTube, you would have seen that all these self-help experts vouch about journaling. They all recommend it. I have been a psychology student myself, so I did some my own research, and a lot of researchers in the field of psychology have some strong backing for journaling. So I told myself that maybe I think I should give it a try. And to keep it light, I started this with the aim of journaling only for 15 days to begin with, just to see what all this hype is about. I took my pen, my journal, and the most important tool, my never ending thoughts. Some days I wrote 2 lines, and some days I filled pages, and I realized it's a wastage of time until it's not. If you have ever tried journaling, you will relate with me on this. The first thing about journaling is that it's really difficult, even for a overthinker like me. On day one, I woke up at 5 a.m. I made my morning coffee, the weather was nice. I was ready to go. And the rules were simple. I just had to write every day and no editing, my honest raw thoughts. And with all that, the only thing I could manage to write was, what is journaling? Stupid, right? On third day, I thought I got the groove of it. I suddenly started filling pages. But the only problem was, these were all complaints. I was writing things like, I will be a failure, everyone will judge me, and that everyone else will move ahead in life than me. And after 3 days, I thought that, you know, I think journaling is not for me and it's a wastage of time. But then something changed. They say it gets worse before it gets better. On day 4, something clicked and I woke up to a new morning. I suddenly realized that I was not my thought anymore. I was feeling a separation from my thoughts, and this is when it hit me. The thoughts of failure, of misjudgment, were simply assumptions and nothing factual. When you tell yourself that you will fail, there is a 50% chance in that statement itself that you will succeed. And honestly, 50% is a big chance. Let's talk about the psychology behind journaling. Back in 80s, researchers discovered that people who get a massive boost from journaling aren't the one who just simply write their problems, but people who actually question those problems. For example, when I was writing I'm a failure, by simply putting a because at the end of this sentence, it suddenly changes something in my mind. When you say I'm a failure because, now you're forcing your mind to look at facts, to look at data. You are suddenly, you are someone who has zoomed out of your journal and looking at your thoughts as a third person. When we are overwhelmed with anxiety, with overthinking, the internal panic button at the backside of your head is playing the show. It loves looping worries. It feeds on looping worries. But when you write down these blurry feelings and you give it a specific name by asking questions, suddenly the cool logical engine in the front of your head takes control. After all, asking question is what makes us human. And next up, I'm asking questions to AI about running, and I'm asking it how to be a better runner. And I'm transforming the AI tool into a virtual running coach. Let's see where I break. See you in the next.